Welcome, everybody, and thank you very much for coming. And let's just get started with that wonderful opportunity we have to open our hearts and just send love and gratitude to our beloved planet. Let's take some slow, deep breaths to get into that peaceful, receptive state. So we breathe in slowly and deeply. We hold our breath. We breathe out. And then we hold our breath. Let's do that for a few more breaths. Now let's listen for our heartbeat. Our heartbeat, which is a pulse of light coming down through the silver cord from our mighty iron presence, anchoring in our heart, giving us life. Let's just see and feel and bless that heartbeat. That heartbeat that anchors into that beautiful threefold flame, which is the anchorage of our mighty I Am presence within our physical bodies. Let's just connect with that beautiful flame as we sit in that expanded golden flame in the center, golden yellow flame of wisdom and illumination, perception and discrimination. We see our bodies in this beautiful, dazzling golden flame. To the right, we can see the pink flame, that glorious, dazzling pink flame of pure divine love. And then we see to the left of us that beautiful expanded flame, that sapphire blue, bringing into us the feeling of the will, the power, the faith and the protection from our mighty I Am presence. See and feel and bless this glorious light. Let's take our awareness now up through the top of our head, through the silver cord, to our mighty beloved I Am presence. Let's see this glorious, all-powerful, all-knowing, all-loving presence smiling down on us. Our wonderful presence of God, I Am. And now we see in the center of our chest a beautiful golden sun forming, dazzling and brilliant like the noonday sun. The beautiful focus of light from our I Am presence. Open our hearts and send love and gratitude to our mighty I Am presence for beating our heart and giving us life. And now we see those rays from our beautiful sun in the center of our chest, dazzling and brilliant, billions and billions of rays, going forth and connecting up with each and every miniature sun in all the cells of our bodies, our four earthly bodies, all those little inner wakas receiving this expanded light. Let's feel the joy, the happiness, and the gratitude of each and every little inner waka of our four earthly bodies. Sense and see and feel that wonderful light saturating our earthly bodies. And now let's just fill our feelings with a feeling of love and gratitude. And let's call to the beloved Ascended Masters, the beloved Ascended Master David Lloyd, the great God of gratitude, to fill us, each one and all mankind, with this feeling, that light substance from the Ascended Master realm of gratitude and love. We see our beautiful suns turning a deep shade of pink with a golden radiance. Gratitude and love for all our many, many blessings. Gratitude and love to the great ascended hosts for these marvelous teachings. Gratitude and love for all our loved ones and our friends. Gratitude and love for our homes and our supply. Gratitude and love for all the many, many blessings that we receive daily on our earthly journeys. Gratitude to the great and beloved elemental kingdom, animate and so-called inanimate, the beauty and bounty of nature. God bless, love and thank them, each and every precious one. Gratitude to the beloved angels, and gratitude to all life on our beloved earth. And now we see these rays in this wonderful expanded state, forming a lattice of light, dazzling and brilliant. We see our entire earth folded in this glorious pink and golden light, saturating every part of life on our beloved earth, especially those parts of life that are never loved or thanked, with this wonderful gift, our opportunity of sending love, light, and gratitude to all life. And we just give deep, deep thanks for this. Oh, thanks, everybody. And Trish, do you have a mic? Are you able to read the opening invocation?
Yes, Anthea, thank you.
Thank you.
Beloved presence of God I am, it is thy life and intelligence that enables me to read and comprehend and absorb what required of me. For life, I am so grateful. Beloved Master Katumi, I ask for your feeling and your capacity to use this instruction for God's glory and for mankind's comfort. We thank you. Now, they instruct me and cause me to retain the full memory of these inner instructions. Thank you. From beloved Saint Germain.
Thank you so much, beloved Trish. All right, so John's reading, I think I actually made an error when I sent out this morning, the sheet, and I forgot to change the name. I had Gary on there because Gary was last week, but John has actually done it for us. Bless you. Thank you so much, John. It's actually the last of the part of this, the last chapter of the Magic Presence, and it's the final decree of love. It's so beautiful, as I'm sure a lot of us know. It's just lovely to hear it again. So thank you. And then there's we're going to do the visualization. We did it quite a while ago, but it's abiding in the Christ consciousness. It was actually came from the Bridge to Spiritual Freedom. And it's a lovely one. And I just thought we might just do that again today. And then beloved Terry is going to read. She has recorded for us because she's actually away from home. So she did that for us. Thank you. Although she's on the Zoom. It was lovely to have beloved Terry and Gary. So the recreation of the earth as Freedom Star. So that's continued from last week. And then I'm going to read from beloved Holy Amethyst. And then John will do the decree. So we've got lovely things for today. So let's just get John reading here. Thank you.
Chapter 11. The last chapter of the Magic Presence by Godfrey Ray King. The last part of the True Messenger of Divine Service. Continued from last week, when Mr. Ballard, Bob, Rex, Pearl, and Nada returned from the Cave of Light, and the great Divine Director gave them his great blessing. beloved Saint Germain speaks. Remember, beloved ones, you are the Grail, the cup of light from which all who are athirst may drink of the radiance of your being. For you are now the victory of love. The glory of love sings throughout infinity its paean of praise, in continual adoration to life. Obey, my blessed children, its timeless fiat. Make the salutation of light to the heart of creation, and ever stand true to the immortal decree of love. O children of the light, O flames of the morning, call unto the secret love star. Let its rays weave for you an eternal garment of transcendent loveliness, and wear upon your heart the jewel of the sacred fire. Let its glory pour through you, that yours may be the scepter of power supreme. Speak only the decree of love, that perfection may be everywhere. Listen to the sound of its voice, that all may hear the song of joy. Gaze only upon its light, that the flame from the 7 Elohim may rest upon your forehead. Hold the cup of liquid light, and forever pour forth its life-giving essence. Then the rays from the diamond heart shall illumine your pathway, and when the Night Commander raises his sword of flame, you shall pass through, and stand face to face with your own divinity upon the very altar of life. For within that Holy of Holies is the One, omnipotent in blazing glory, your own beloved self, the magic presence I am. In the crown of your everlasting victory shines a double rainbow, the result of love's attainment, encircled by all wisdom. Your royal robes of authority are the deeds of love, the rays of light from the magic presence I am. These forever clothe all beings with their radiance, and are the fountain of eternal youth and beauty. Through them your scepter draws unto love its own, the fullness of the magic presence I am. The rays from the 7 boulders reach up and pour out their glistening streams of love's lightning, weaving great rivers of force into an imperishable garment, in blazing glory and dazzling beauty, the gift of the magic presence I am. O children of the flame, sing the anthem of creation. It is the song of love that makes the music of the spheres ring throughout space in an adoration and hymn of praise, which is the very worship of life, the magic presence I am. Let it flow through you in an ever-expanding perfection. Be the ecstasy and glory of light unto all. Know the secret of the One. Waft the love breath of joy everywhere, and feel the great heartbeat within the flame, the magic presence I am.
Marvelous. So beautifully read. Thank you so much, beloved John. And what a wonderful, wonderful decree of love it is too. And now we're going to do this visualization. A visualization from the bridge to spiritual freedom, abiding in the Christ consciousness forever. Allow your Holy Christ self to raise you on the wings of the resurrection flame as we take a very personal journey into the heart of your own threefold flame to unite in consciousness with the presence of the Christ within. Visualize yourself walking upon a path of light. This path has led you over and around many lesser obstacles in the past, which have been placed before you by your lower self, but now you are approaching a great wall built of elemental substance. As you look up, the wall seems to stretch to the sky. and not a toehold can be seen to help you in climbing over it. Looking to the left and to the right, it stretches into infinity in both directions as well. Beginning to feel a sense of hopelessness, you wonder if you will ever be allowed to pass. Finding a seat upon a rock, you begin to sense that you have been here before at some time in the past. Everything looks very familiar. Upon this realization, you hear the still, small voice within, which says, "Yes, indeed, you have been to this point many times." Do you not recognize this wall? You should, for you built it, block by block, from your own fear and disbelief. Every time you felt mistrust or indulged in a condemnation of your fellow traveller, you laid another course upon the top of the wall, until, through your own blindness, you could not see past this obstruction. As your outer self begins to feel a great sense of unworthiness, the voice is heard again, saying, "Fear not, Blessed One, for I am here to open the door, that you may pass safely into the garden of your higher self." Hearing these words, you rise and again turn to face the wall. You notice that there is a massive gate barricaded shut by iron chains. These are the chains of human creation, and instantly you know what it is you must do. Summoning forth the assistance of the angels of the violet fire, you direct mighty lightning bolts of violet flame against that gate. Instantly the chains drop away. The gate opens, and you cross the threshold into the most beautiful garden you have ever seen. The path curves gently past fountains and beds of flowers, which seem to be emanating the colors of all the 7 rays, which blend into the beautiful colors of mother of pearl. You seat yourself on a marble bench and breathe deeply. Instantly, you are saturated and filled with the divine qualities which you especially need to strengthen you during your own journey upon life's path. For a time, you continue to in-breathe and absorb, expand, and project these qualities. Then you rise, and feeling totally refreshed, you continue upon the path until you see before you a temple built of pure white marble. Approaching it, you look within. You see an altar, upon which burn 3 flames, one of pink, one of gold, and one of blue. These flames are in perfect balance, and in the very center you perceive a golden figure of light. Not surprisingly, the voice that you heard earlier issues forth from the golden figure and says, "Do you not know who I am? Many times have I led you to this place. Many times have I prepared you to enter, and still you wait outside, tied to that which is of the human world. You often hear my voice and then turn away, still seeking guidance from outside of yourself. Yet I am always here when you return, offering that which I have ever held within my flame. For I am the goal which you seek. I am the completion of your journey." Hearing these words, you realize where you stand. But before you enter the temple, you kneel upon the first marble step and repeat the following words: "I now consciously enter into and abide within the heart of the sacred fire, which is the true center of my being." Ascending 3 steps, you enter the temple, and walking forward, you step within the flames of love, wisdom, and power into the embrace of your own Holy Christ self. Centered within the sacred fire, you turn to look into the garden, and through the eyes of your Holy Christ self, you see the beloved Lord Maitreya standing before you. His words are spoken directly into your heart. Beloved one, you stand where all humankind will one day abide. For every person must find and become one with his or her own Christ self. They will then experience the kingdom of heaven and realize it already exists within the garden of their own heart. Entrance into the sanctuary is not always easy, but once you have learned the way through the gate of the lower self, you may always return, until the time comes when you are able to remain in this consciousness forever. You have but to awaken and look through the eyes of your own Holy Christ self. Look out toward the wall that your human ego so laboriously constructed around your garden, and you will see that it no longer exists. It was only one of the many illusions that the personality constructed in its rebellion against the higher self. My charge to you is to remain within this garden, for it has no boundary, only that of your courage and perseverance. Filled with the radiation of this great being of light, you find that he has spoken the truth, for as you look toward the perimeter of the garden, you find no end to the beauty and magnificence of the vista that stretches out before you. You slowly begin to return your consciousness to your physical sanctuary, vowing to remain in the garden of Christ's consciousness forever.
Ah, that was a good thing to contemplate, isn't it? To stay in that garden of the Christ consciousness. Such a lovely, lovely thought and challenge for us all. And now we've got beloved Terry is going to be reading for us. And I've actually put it on here, so we've got the recording. Thank you.
The recreation of the earth as freedom star. The masters of wisdom speak. Continued from last week. Beloved Paul, the Venetian master, says, "The music to which my illustrious brethren refer is not only that which can be played with perfection and finesse upon the instruments of your present time, but it is also the music of the heart. The brothers and sisters of the third ray are intent upon developing the natural harmonies of every individual who has used the earth as a schoolroom at any time. This is done through the cultivation and development of the immortal, victorious threefold flame within the hearts of all people, until the soul shroud of humanly created energies is transmuted, and the harmony of self-expression, God-expression, creates the feelings of peace and harmony through the individual, the nation, continent, and planet to which he belongs, at least for the time being. Like a chain reaction, each such redeemed individual, whose aura is a radiating center of love, light, peace, and harmony, will contribute to the raising of the vibratory action of all. True and beautiful music does not stem from the perfection or dexterity in the outward performance of an individual. It comes from the very heart of man. The dissonance that fills the earth and its atmosphere likewise stems from the shadowed and discolored auras, the uncontrolled thoughts, feelings, spoken words, and actions of Earth's people, as well as from the auras of those life streams which came to assist Earth's people. Therefore, when we can find even one individual whose holy Christ flame is desirous of reestablishing that harmony, we are grateful indeed. Are you such a one? If so, I am at your service, as are all the brotherhood at the Chateau de Liberté. Beloved Serapis Bey says, the planet Earth, like all individuals who have used it as a field of experimentation, has a divine plan. We who work on the fourth ray devote ourselves to helping those individuals who desire to know and express their divine plan in the process of personal redemption. However, if the motive of such a one is only personal redemption for the sake of his own freedom from distress and limitation, he will not proceed as quickly as the individual who is desirous of helping to recreate the divine plan for the entire planet. Holding the immaculate concept for the earth and its people is one of the services of the Archangel Gabriel. Sustaining the enthusiasm of such people in their endeavors is the service of his divine complement, Hope, the feminine counterpart of his life stream. The training of individuals in the control of energy and vibration is the service of the Brotherhood at Lexor. Purification of the very atmosphere of earth, as well as its inhabitants, is the service of the Elohim of purity and his beautiful complement, the mighty Astrea. The Elohim of purity and mighty Astrea, as you know, are two of the sponsors for the year of 1957. All of us are serving toward the stimulation of the desire in the souls of men to re-establish the kingdom of heaven, harmony on earth. To do this, man must be very honest with himself. In introspection and retrospection, he can learn much as to his present contribution to the harmony of the earth and its inhabitants. When he desires further assistance, we willingly oblige by forcing to the surface of his conscious mind the impurities gathered there through the ages, so that he may view them as impersonally as possible, and then, acting upon the directions of his guru, endeavor to transmute those discordant creations and put his own house, his world, in order. However, many individuals refuse to accept the responsibility for or the accuracy of the externalization of their own auras, preferring, like the ostrich with his head in the sand, to blame persons, places, conditions, and things, rather than themselves for their own as well as the world turmoil and chaos. Such a one usually leaves Lexor in a huff and is quickly swallowed up in the complacency of the mass mind. The few who are willing to face the dweller on the threshold, the human creation of the outer self, and use the purifying activities of the violet flame and other activities of the sacred fire to recreate peace and harmony through the energies of their own thought, feeling, spoken word, and action, are given every assistance in this task by our brotherhood. To them we come upon invitation, and thus, one by one, such individuals ascend out of their distressing creations and leave the music of their own redemption and freedom as their heritage to the race. World conditions, yes, even planetary conditions, depend upon the individual's acceptance of his own contribution to the general discord and his willingness to make things right. Are there such among you? If so, welcome to Lexor.
Marvelous. There we have it. Oh, the Ascended Masters always just have such pearls of wisdom to share with us. And so now this is from Beloved Dwell Call. It's from the Guardian of the Flame. It actually was given to Mark Prophet from the Summit Lighthouse. And he says, "It is my joy to greet you once again." This is from Dwell Call. "I am oft times called the gatekeeper because of my guardianship over the flame of illumination, wisdom, and understanding. Even when, as I stood as you now do, with one foot upon the earth and the other in the higher realms, where divine illumination glows with eternal brilliance, I realized the importance of constant watchfulness. This watchfulness must be applied to your every thought and feeling before any outer action takes place. Only in this way can you be assured that the manifestations you so desire within your heart will be of the highest order. I am one of three who has marched through centuries of time together, combining our energies to bring the love, wisdom, and power of God's will to a point of perfect balance in the threefold flame of this planet, Earth. I do nothing without first immersing myself in this holy well and letting my entire being and world be filled with divine love to sustain me in whatever assignments are before me. Then and only then may the flame of illumination be fully precipitated into these tasks. What is true for me is also true for beloved Almoira and Master Kuthumi. So there they're always reminding us, isn't it, to be constantly aware of what we're thinking and feeling and saying and doing. So it's just a lovely thing to be constantly aware of. And now we are going to say our decree for our brothers and sisters that have left the earth, left the physical bodies and are now caught in the psychic and astral realms. So we say together, beloved presence of God, I am in me, and beloved immortal threefold flame of eternal truth within my heart, and beloved Saint Germain, while my body sleeps this night, let all the constructive energy of my entire life stream, including that in my causal body, be used to render whatever service is needed in the violet flame temples established in the psychic and astral realms to draw the full gathered cosmic momentum of the violet purifying flame of divine love and compassion through every discarnate life stream there. Let all the souls who dwell in those realms be drawn into those purifying temples of mercy and compassion, and there have the accumulated, destructively qualified energies of their life streams purified and transmuted, so that when they are summoned for re-embodiment by the lords of karma, they bring into incarnation only a heritage of perfection and carry in their life streams no miscreations that would add to their own or the world's distress. We accept this done now with full cosmic power, and so be it, beloved I am, and we thank you. And as Archangel Michael says, that decree is such an important one to help the ones that are caught. So it's a good thing to do. And now, this is just absolutely lovely. This was how these cats, yes, the most heart-opening and wonderful story, very short, but how these cats help these prisoners, just lovely.
What happens when you put 200 stray cats in prison? These are unadopted kittens who are about to be euthanized, and animal protection organizations have come up with the bold idea of letting prison inmates adopt the kittens. Initially, the plan was opposed because they feared the cats were being abused by criminals. However, to everyone's surprise, the big men with tattooed arms not only didn't abuse the cats, but showed a tenderness they had never seen before. They no longer fight and brawl, but share experience of raising cats together and compare whose cats are the cutest, because only those who behave well and follow the discipline have the chance to apply for a cat. Therefore, everyone shows unprecedented enthusiasm, laboring hard, earning living supplies for the cats, and even learning to knit jumpers for them. This program not only found a home for countless stray cats, but also revitalized the originally pandemonium prison as they healed each other with love and warmth.
Such a wonderful story. And I know it was shared on I think on one of the WhatsApp groups. It was just so beautiful. And that is just it, isn't it? There's just so much love and healing that can come between the animals and the human kingdom. And so just lovely. So now we have our time to make our decree for our beloved animal, insect, and reptile kingdom. So we say together, beloved I am presence of all mankind, charge your mighty light of mercy and compassion to flow through us all and bring comfort to the animal, insect, and reptile kingdoms. May each human being remember and accept their responsibility as guardians and protectors of this planet's pure and innocent life, until all is set free and their divine plans fulfilled. We so decree it, and so be it. In God's most holy name, I am. We accept it done, and we thank you. Thank you. Lovely. And now I'm going to read from Beloved Archangel Amethyst. And I thought this was actually quite a good one to read. It's quite powerfully expressed by Beloved Holy Amethyst. And as we know, she's the divine complement of our mighty beloved Archangel Zadkiel. And she says, beloved chelas serving on the planet Earth to bring the perfection of God's kingdom into manifestation hereon, I greet you in the love and power of my being. Because of the urgency of the hour in this planet's evolution, I am here to make the positive statement that I need you in my service and you need me. So please listen attentively to what I have to say to you. The individual who is aware of the violet fire and who continues to let any condition of an inharmonious nature manifest and does not use the sacred fire is defying the God power. How in the name of heaven can anyone we have trained through the years persist in taking moderate doses of the violet fire or any of the other activities of the sacred fire, which we have presented to you for your own benefaction and that of all life upon this planet? The violet fire can clarify the mind, make the lame walk, the blind see, and enables all the countless miscreations expressing in the peoples upon this planet to be changed into perfection, if someone will call it into action. Blessed ones, if you will call to me to release and release the violet fire of transmutation into any and all imperfect manifestations about which you know, I shall replace those miscreations with the quality which you call forth to take their place. Life abhors a vacuum, and when you remove some distress through the sacred fire, some God virtue must take its place, or the human qualities which are spewing themselves forth all over the earth will rush in when given opportunity. So that was also an interesting thing. So that's why it's so good for us to call for obviously the Immaculate Concept to be reestablished, which is the original divine blueprint of perfection for our beloved earth. And I think it's really good to call for ascended master consciousness and then that light substance from the beloved secret love star, which we know is so powerful that it can never, ever be requalified again. So it's just a lovely trinity of things that we can call forth to take the place of what's being transmuted. So I just thought, beloved Holy Amethyst, bless you for your wonderful words. And now I thought we'd do something just slightly different today. I love Roma Downey and her beautiful Irish blessing. So the words are there, and it's just so wonderful. I think you can enjoy it. I'm sure you've all heard it before. I've definitely played it before over the years, but it's just lovely to listen to it again. Such a beautiful Irish blessing. And Ramadani has such exquisite voice, such a beautiful voice. Anyway, that's just lovely. And may that wonderful Irish blessing bless all of us and all our loved ones and all life on this beloved earth. Thank you, beloved John. You take over.
Thank you, beloved Anthea. Good evening, all. After being blessed by all these awesome teachings and stories and music, we are now ready to make our decrees. We give all our love, power, and authority to our beloved I Am Presence, as we say together. Mighty I Am Presence, great host of ascended masters, archangels and Elohim, cosmic beings and great cosmic light, come forth now in all your cosmic power. Withdraw and withhold all power from destructive forces and individuals with destructive intent throughout the world, right now and forever, whether it is conscious or unconscious. Expose, seize, bind, and render helpless all these sinister forces and their activities until the light has removed them completely, and illumine the source so this may never act again, and raise up positions of power the divinely chosen leaders. Replace all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our tube of light protection. Beloved mighty I Am Presence, beloved Archangel Michael and beloved Commander Conrad, continually intensify your protective pillar of pure light substance and Archangel Michael's armor of light through and around me, charged with your invincible protection, all-powerful and impenetrable. I am invisible. I am invincible. I am invulnerable to anything but thy almighty perfection. I am grateful we are given whatever added protection is needed, and what we ask for ourselves, we ask for our loved ones, and that which is constructive in all mankind and the world. We thank you. We take a moment and we see and visualize that mighty pillar of light, that brilliant blue and crystal light surrounding each and every one of us, 9 feet around us, 3 feet each side of us, thick wall at the edge, stronger than any steel. See now Archangel Michael's armor of light around us, forming an impenetrable pillar of protection around ourselves, this group, our families, friends, and around every constructive person across the face of the earth. All of those standing up for truth, justice, and freedom. God bless, direct, perfect, and protect each and every one. Thank you. Our violet fire decree. Mighty I Am Presence, beloved Saint Germain, and those administered to the violet flame, come forth now and blaze your cosmic violet fire, and cause a mighty victory for all the world to see. I am the law of forgiveness in cosmic action now. I am the victory of the sacred fire in all its cosmic power. Mighty angels descend with your purple ones of fire and strike them into the center of every place where there has been a history of sinister force activity. Transmute and consume it all. Cause, score, record, effect, and memory, and set it all free from that which was never meant to be. Replace it all with ascended master consciousness and the divine plan fulfilled. We thank you. Our decree for the elementals. I am the light of God that never fails, purifying, loving, thanking, and blessing, the great directors of the elemental kingdom, and every beloved earth, water, air, and fire elemental, for your ceaseless service to me and to all mankind. I am the mighty cosmic light, awakening all mankind to the great intelligence of this kingdom, and remove from elemental life today the necessity for longer obeying the destructive impulses of mankind. And so be it, beloved I am. We thank you. In the name of my mighty I am presence, great cosmic beings and great cosmic light, I decree I am the presence charging the minds and feelings of everybody in America and the world with Saint Germain's ascended master consciousness and perfection, right now and forever. I am the presence, blessing, illumining, perfecting, and setting all free in service to the light. Our decree for the purification of our beloved earth. In the name of my mighty I am presence, and by the power of the great host of ascended beings, we demand a cosmic living sword of blazing flame, continually strike, strike, strike into the cause and core of all human miscreations, back to the very beginning, causing all negative energies and entities in the psychic and astral realms and in the consciousness of all mankind to cease to exist forever. Cause, core, effect, record, and memory, freeing all human and elemental life from that which was never meant to be, and ensuring psychic and astral realm is no more. Replace it all with the immaculate concept for all life and light substance from the secret love star. That thy will be done, so be it, and so it is. Beloved I am, we thank you. Our decree for divine justice. I am the most intensified cosmic action of the flame of divine justice, blazing throughout the world, right now and forever. I am the law. I am the justice. I am the judge. I am the jury. Knowing that I am all-powerful, then I know that only divine justice can be done, everywhere, here and now. Beloved Lady Portia, ensure divine justice prevails throughout the world, right now and forever. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Now, before we say our final decree, a love, power, and authority of our beloved mighty I am presence, we call to you, beloved mighty victory, to fill us with your full feeling of victorious accomplishment, a cosmic feeling of ascended master victory. We say together, I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the victory of the light. I am the cosmic flame of victory, which reigns supreme everywhere, right now and forever. We accept these calls answered as they are made, according to thy will, with full cosmic power, maintained and doubled each instant of each hour, until fully manifest. And so be it, and so it is, and it is done. Beloved I am, we thank you. Now, before we make our calls to the secret love star, we send all our love, gratitude, appreciation, and deepest thanks to beloved Sanat Kumara for his gift of that beautiful love star that he has placed in the aura of every unascended being. That love star that radiates his love, pouring its flaming substance into our world, guiding us and helping us to maintain peace and serenity in our words, our worlds. Now we make our call to that secret love star. that tremendous focus of cosmic divine love from the great central sun, shining in the heavens for this 2,000-year period. Supreme light that can never be requalified by human thoughts or feelings. By the power of our beloved mighty I Am Presence, we say to all human creation, all misqualified thoughts, feelings, and actions, you have no power. Your end has come. By the power of our mighty I Am Presence, we invoke those pink and golden rays from that secret love star. We command that they go forth, saturating all life on this earth in that substance, that supreme light that clears any and all imperfections, limitations, inharmony of any kind, that fills every cell and electron of our four earthly bodies with feelings of love and adoration, peace and harmony, feelings of immense gratitude and reverence for life, kindness, tolerance, charity, grace, unity, brotherhood, and goodwill, one holy family. Beloved secret love star, make each and every one of us a living sun of pure divine love, radiating centers of pure, unconditional divine love, so we may bless all those we interact with, every place we visit, and whomever we pass by. We just send our deepest love and gratitude to the mighty being light who maintain and sustain this great focus of love. We are most grateful. We give our deepest thanks for this and the opportunity of adding our light and our love to these calls. We thank you, beloved I Am. Thank you, everybody. Blessings to all.
Thank you, beloved John. Lovely. Okay, there we are. It's just marvelous. So we got the closing invocation. And Parola, beloved, do you have a screen? Are you able to read the closing invocation for us?
Yes.
Thank you.
Closing invocation. We all say together with mics muted. Beloved I Am Presence and beloved Master Kuthumi, nourish the seeds planted in my consciousness so that the ideas entrusted to me become manifest flowers of perfect expression in my world and the world of all my fellow men. Beloved Presence of God, I Am, pour thy light of thy great glory upon my consciousness and nourish the seeds planted by the masters. We thank you.
Thank you, beloved Corolla. Oh, marvelous. All right, let's just take a moment and just open our hearts and send love and gratitude, firstly to our own beloved I Am Presence for our opportunities this lifetime, and just to the ascended ones and our these marvelous teachings. Thank you.